I hear all the time the question, how to start a career in data privacy, and people looking for the exact steps in order to join this industry. There is no real secret, and there are no specific steps that will take you to success because it depends a lot on you and how do you also act and sell yourself in the end. But in this video, I want to explain you what are the most 5 important things to consider when thinking about a career change to data privacy. And these advices will actually go in the same way for cybersecurity also. Now first, let's talk about why data privacy. Privacy is an incredible niche that went really hot after GDPR went into effect. And look how many new regulations are out there today. How every big country is shaping the way they think about protecting their own people data. But you know what differentiates a great privacy professional or leader from the crowd? It's the dimension or width of their knowledge. Everybody seems to know or want to learn about GDPR and privacy today, which is definitely great. What I think a lot of people are missing is developing the correct skill set that will allow them to become the greatest privacy professionals or leaders for which every company would want to battle in order to get definitely him or her in their specific teams. Second, what do I currently see on the market? Who wants to do this change? I see a lot of privacy experts or leaders that come solely from law background without really understanding the technical concepts. I see delays and lacks of cooperation between different teams that have dependencies on each other. For example, IT, legal, cybersecurity, cloud, etc. Because there is no leader who can understand all the challenges and how complex problems may be solved, and everybody sees only his part of the deal. I also see people coming from IT or cybersecurity background, or they are focused mostly on compliance or governance, risk and compliance, or GRC, and they turn into privacy. And I also see in a limited manner people coming in from product development or product areas that develop privacy or data protection skills in order to design better products. So does it matter? The real answer is no, but of course it can influence the speed or time it takes you to be to the level you want to be or achieve the results you are looking for. So advice number 1, as part of the guide to a career change, your experience matter. Every experience matter. Alright, listen up, because this one is a game changer. No matter where you are coming from, whether you have a background in law, in marketing, in governance, in risk, compliance, IT, your past experience matter. They matter a lot. Your journey is unique, and that uniqueness is your strength. Consider this. Every challenge, every triumph, and every skill you've acquired in your previous roles have shaped you into the professional you are today. So here's the real talk. Don't ever undermine your past experiences. They are the foundation upon which you are going to build your success story in data privacy. Let me share a quick story to drive this point home. Like, imagine someone who started their career in marketing, where attention to detail and understanding consumer behavior were the key. Fast forward to today, and this person is now a data privacy expert, utilizing those very skills to protect sensitive information and navigate the intricate landscape of privacy regulations. So your journey is your secret weapon, whether you are managing projects, handling legal matters, crunching numbers in finance. These experiences are invaluable. Don't discount them, embrace them. Your unique blend of skills is exactly what the field of data privacy needs. So, as you embark on this exciting journey into the world of data privacy, carry your past experiences like a badge of honor. Whether you were a teacher, a designer, a salesperson, your story is an asset. Embrace it, craft it, and let it propel you forward. Trust me, your past is not a limitation. It's a launching pad. Now go out there and tune your existing story for a data privacy career and tell it out loud. Advice number 2, be proactive and ask for engagements. That means shadowing, asking for mentorships or fellowships, do things for free without being in a role. Alright, so here's the scoop. Don't just sit on the sidelines waiting for that perfect role to fall into your lap. Be proactive. In the world of data privacy, opportunities often knock when you're actively engaged in the game. It's not just about reading and learning, it's about rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty even before you officially land a role. Imagine this. You are in your current company, in your current role, and you've set your sights on the data privacy domain. Now, instead of passively waiting for that dream role, looking for LinkedIn, looking for your company career portal, you start actively engaging with the existing data privacy team. You shadow, you ask for mentorship, you offer to contribute your skills, and you actively seek opportunities to learn on the job. Trust me, this kind of initiative doesn't go unnoticed. Here's the deal. Every company, big or small, has a data privacy office today. They are the guardians of information, the protectors of sensitive data. And guess what? They are often on the lookout for passionate individuals who want to contribute, even before a formal role is created. So why not be that go-to person they can count on? Be the one who's not just interested, but actively involved in making a difference. I challenge you to step up and ask for those engagements. Seek out opportunities to shadow. Offer your skills for free in the company you are today. Ask for feedback. Get involved in internal fellowships. It's about being part of the solution, even before the official title or roles comes your way. Remember, the more actively you engage, the more doors you open for yourself. Your journey doesn't start when you get the job. It starts the moment you decide to be an active participant in your career destiny. Advice number 3, and probably the most important one, it's called diversification. In the ever-evolving world of data privacy, being a one-trick pony won't cut it. To truly stand out and thrive, you've got to diversify your skill set. Now I get it, stepping out of your comfort zone can be challenging, but trust me, the magic happens when you embrace the discomfort and venture into these uncharted territories. Now let me tell you my story. Before reaching the level I am today, which is working as a top executive in the biggest application software company in the world, as Chief Security Officer of SAP for the biggest line of business called Enterprise Cloud Services, which is a 10 billion line of business, and starting doing that at only 35, I have done several changes in my career, several perspectives where I have engaged in both cybersecurity and privacy. And I have also started with a real change from ground zero from the university. I have studied computer science at the University of Polytechnics in Bucharest. And in my first year, I realized that 80% of my time in the courses I was following were about programming languages. You may say, how cool is that? But that was not the case for me. I became so frustrated because I was not the best in programming and because I didn't like it. And this has the roots in high school, where I had an awful teacher and spent all the time with one of my colleagues that was a gold medalist at that time to international competitions. So we were practically left alone in the dark by just playing with computers and doing different games between us. Now, coming back to the point, after only 6 months in the university, I decided to do something. I knew that was the right university because I loved computer science, but the curricula was not something I was so pleased by. But I had a revelation. I said, if all these people will be good at this one thing, programming, or programming in different languages, but more or less this thing, and I can be the best in or better in something different from the very beginning, I will be a winner. And yes, I like strategic thinking. I was a national chess champion at the age of 10, so there are some roots there also. But I always thought why others will choose me instead of my colleague. I definitely finalized the same university I started. I had no failed exam whether I practically worked from the first year. And I can say in year 3 or 4, I was in a better hiring position than mostly all of my colleagues. And this is all about how do you compete on the ground field in the right way. Should I start the same university again if I would need to do it now? Yes, for sure. Does it help me a lot? Not really, but it opened up my perspectives. It showed me that there are possibilities, and that is what I want you to take from my experience. Open your eyes, think, and decide where you will fit better, and take action. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. If you are coming from a low background, it might be tempting to dive into the intricate sections and subsections of GDPR. Now, that's important. But here's the kicker. To be the best in the game, you need more. How about learning the technical aspects, understanding how solutions are built, or delving into finance, marketing, and sales? Imagine being the privacy expert who not only knows the law inside out, but can also communicate its importance to technical teams and sell privacy solutions to the business. Or for the tech gurus out there, it works the other way around too. If you come from a technical background, don't shy away from diving into law, into governance, into finance, and the intricacies of marketing and sales. Your power lies in the diversity of your skills. It's not about being the master of just one domain. It's about being the Swiss Army knife of data privacy. And here's the truth. What sets you apart as a privacy professional isn't just your knowledge of laws or certifications. It's the ability to connect the dots across various domains. It's about understanding why privacy matters at a technical level, how to ensure compliance, and most importantly, how to convey these complexities to different stakeholders. You are not just a privacy expert, you are a well-rounded professional with a unique blend of skills. And that's what I'm teaching at DefRadar.com, what I call the one and only privacy academy that develops privacy leaders of tomorrow. And if you are interested to take a look at our all-in-one privacy course and dive into this magic with me, I'll be much more happy to see you in the course. Now, advice number 4 relates to certifications. And this is not a black and white advice. I will just call it pay attention to quality versus quantity and stop when this does not become an asset anymore. Now let me explain. Certifications, we've all been there, wondering how many we should stack up to actually stand out. Well, here's the truth. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. Let me paint a scenario for you. Now, picture 2 exceptional candidates interviewing for the same role. Both are stellar performers with identical skills and outstanding interview performances. Salary expectations? Not an issue. Now, here's the twist. One candidate boasts a laundry list of industry certifications, some of them notoriously hard to obtain, while the other has none. Who would you choose? It's a tough call, right? Now, certifications can indeed tip the scales, especially when faced with such close competition. Now, they can get you in the door, set you up for that crucial first interview. Think of certifications as your passport to the interview room, where it's all about your skills, personality, and how you handle scenarios. They are not the end-all be-all, but they open the door for you to showcase what truly matters. Now, here's the fun part. You don't need a laundry list. You need strategic diversity. Imagine having a CISSP, an LPT, a CIPM, CISM, PMP, a business sales course certificate, and even an MBA. What does this say about you? It screams versatility. You are not just a technical whiz. You are a strategic thinker with some business acumen. This kind of diverse certification portfolio showcases your ability to excel in management roles while holding a rock-solid technical foundation. But that's just the paper. You would need to be able to prove that with real-life examples from your career. You would probably need to answer smartly specific scenarios or explain your ideas in different use cases presented to you. In the end, you cannot lie. Everybody will see what you can do in the first 6 months, but it is important to have all the door openers possible in your hand, because you will not be hired all the time by Elon Musk or Bill Gates, who know exactly that those papers do not really define you as a person. Another question I always receive, and here is, once you've achieved these certifications, do you need to renew every single one religiously? The answer is not necessarily. At a certain point, the impact diminishes. Renewing all of them every year might not be as crucial as continuing to develop your skills and knowledge. Think of certifications as stepping stones, not just yearly dues to an industry club, how I like to call it. What certifications truly prove is your commitment to self-development. They show that you are not just in it for the paycheck, but you are investing your time, investing your effort, and sometimes money to stay on the cutting edge. It's a statement that you are a giver, not just a receiver. Now, finally, advice number 5 is about selling yourself. And I really like that. In every career you may have, including data privacy, if you have sales, marketing, and finance skills, you can be the top. In every corporation, and we discuss about this in my course or other materials we publish, your performance counts only 10%, not more. It is mandatory to perform, but it only counts 10% in terms of your career move, your career progression. How fast can you go to the top? The rest is about your image and your exposure. That's it. How many top senior executive jobs have you seen posted online or on internal career job forums or portals? How many CEO positions have you found there, or CTOs or vice presidents of something? Why do you think these are not there? Because up to a level, you don't hire like that. You already know who will be the next, because it's all about image and exposure. Also, think about at lower levels where you can find roles out there and apply for them and answer this simple question all the time: why they should hire you and not the other hundreds of candidates that applied to that job? Why are you different? Once you realize that, without proactivity into answering this question, for example, first time as part of a resume, without telling the value you can get to that company, you are practically leaving the decision to what I call luck. You do not imagine how many black and white resumes I receive that are longer than 2 pages and say nothing else than what responsibilities or job responsibilities the person had in his or her career. Why would that matter to me? Why do I care what your responsibilities were? What I care is what you can do for me exactly. How much value you can bring me by explaining what you did for others. Use numbers as exact as possible to define that and play the value card all the time. As a conclusion, first, remember that every step of your journey matters. Whether you are coming from a legal background or the world of IT or something totally different, your unique experiences are your strength. Embrace your past, let it guide you toward a thriving future in data privacy. Next up, be an active participant in your career evolution. Don't wait for the perfect role to come to you. It will never come. Seek engagements within your current company. Shadow, mentor, and contribute. Do fellowships. We'll discuss in another video about fellowships and the importance of fellowships. That's the easiest way you can start with, by doing fellowships. Being proactive opens doors and sets the stage for your successful transition. Third, diversity is the key, really is the key to success. Don't be confined to a single skill set. If you're from a legal background, embrace the technical side. If you're a tech whiz, dive into law, into finance, into sales and marketing. Your power lies in the harmonious blend of skills that make you stand out in the world of data privacy. Fourth, when it comes to certification, it's all about quality over quantity. Remember that. They are your passport to that first interview. But don't fall into the trap of collecting them for the sake of collection. Be strategic, showcase diversity, and remember that certifications are stepping stones, not just yearly dues. Go there and take a certification from a sales course, from a finance course, from a marketing course. All of them will count a lot. And last but not least, sell yourself like a master. Play with numbers, learn to paint your value, be proud of your achievements, and make it loud. Great things come to the ones that ask for them and know that they can do it all the time. Now, armed with these 5 invaluable pieces of advice, you are ready to embark on your data privacy career journey. Remember, it's not just about changing your career, it's about transforming it into a success story. Embrace your experiences, be an active participant, diversify your skills, and strategically pursue certifications. The world of data privacy is waiting for professionals like you, passionate, skilled, and ready to make a difference. One more time, if you are interested in making this journey with me, just join deathradar.com and our all-in-one privacy course. Waiting for you there.